Fox 17 Rock and Review. I'm hanging out with Matt Walberg. He's a guitar guru with Two Old Hippies, singer-songwriter, doing some cool original music, I might add. And you know a lot about the new instruments we're talking about today. They were established in 2013, but they're really hitting the scene big time now with Journey instruments.
Huge. They've created this awesome travel guitar now that you can travel anywhere in the world, fit it into the overhead compartment of the plane you're flying in,
right?
And you assemble it, and you get this great sounding, great feeling acoustic instrument, which is something that I think the market was lacking for a little
totally.
while.
It's got a built-in passive pickup in it as well, like we were talking earlier.
Underbridge pickup.
And it's just really constructed well, and it sounds great too. That's what's so cool about it.
It is. You got a pickup in there that you don't have to switch a battery out or anything like that. It's got high-end appointments that you're going to find on a really nice instrument. Bone nut and saddle, solid Sitka-spruce top, rosewood bridge and fretboard, Grover 18:1 ratio tuners.
And you can really tell it with those Grover tuners.
Makes a big difference.
Oh, yeah.
Huge difference. I mean, the fact that you can, again, you got a travel guitar now that sounds great. You can show up anywhere, play a gig.
You know what's so fun too on it, Matt, is to where with the travel bag that you put the guitar in, it has room for a laptop, magazines, Altoids.
You walk into the business meeting, no one knows there's a guitar in there. I mean, it's really cool, man. I mean, I think that you're hearing, and I've talked to James, who's with the company, and Bob is who helps design the guitars, that they've got these great talented musicians that'll have all their gear and everything goes onto the bottom of the bus, but this becomes like the bus instrument. This becomes, the thing they can ride on, they can play on, they can noodle around. They're not feeling like they're playing on a toy.
Right, and I was so glad when I spoke with James as well with Journey Instruments when they came out with the carbon fiber models. And I did get him to send this one in the official Tennessee colors so that people could see how it looked in orange.
Love it, love it.
But it's so cool. It's got the carbon fiber neck, carbon fiber body, and then the cool part about it, as you know, to where there's just one securing bolt in the back here.
That's right.
Right here is where you join this, and then it's got a push button on top.
That snaps in, the push button engages, so it kind of locks it in place. There's a carbon fiber reinforcement there as well. You lock it in there, so you get this solid neck connection, which really has a lot to do, I think, with this feeling and feeling like a great instrument.
I think you're right. I think it gives it that attachment to where you get a good connection with the neck and body, making for better sustain. You can see the picture we've got there that it is TSA approved also.
Yep, it fits all. I think it's 24 inches. I think is what it is. Overhead compartment fits right in, or 20 something like that. It's around there, but there's no way that they're going to say you got to put this underneath.
And it's not like you have to go and buy a seat for your guitar.
Yeah, that's exactly it. If you're business elite or something like that, you can fit it in front, underneath the seat in front of you sometimes.
Well, and Journey Instruments has been coming out with a new ukulele, and they've got a new gig bag also. And I think they're doing some great stuff. I was very impressed when they gave me the demonstration. Yeah. And then I've been playing, the wooden version and the carbon fiber at home, and people are like, "What are those?"
They're great guitars, and even on the carbon fiber one, man. I mean, you got this great cutaway here. You got the comfort edge right here.
Very easy access. It's very comfortable to play.
And something you can see maybe on this is it's got the Manzer wedge, which is what it is. It's actually like it has a little bit of a shape. You can see it right there.
I think that helps with the tonality.
With the amplification, it helps with the low end, which is, again, one of those things that lacks on some of these other travel guitars. And, there's a lot of great stuff out there, but they've really stepped up the game.
I think so, too. I like it that they're portable, but they still, sound great and look great. Yeah. And the gig bags are pretty awesome.
Yeah, they're great.
And speaking of awesome, let's talk about your EP here, Matt. You've been playing music for a long time, singer-songwriter based out of Nashville here. And so here's your latest EP.
That's it.
And you've even got a song on there, Two Old Hippies.
That's right. I got it. Again, not only can you find these guitars at Two Old Hippies down the Gulch here in Nashville, but I find a lot of inspiration from that place. And this album actually is kind of like is inspired by all the acoustic guitars and everything I'm around.
Well, I like it that it's acoustic driven. Now, where can people find out about, your new music and your tour and gigs and everything?
Online, thelivingsituation.com. You can find, I'm all over social media, everything. My wife, Kelly, she's a social media guru, so you can, we're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff, at Matt Walberg TLS.
Right.
But you can go on to iTunes, Bandcamp, SoundCloud. It's all over. It's all over there.
And
I want you to go get it.
More new music coming out.
Yeah, I got a single out right now called It Is What It Is. We're working on an album right now that hopefully will be out sometime in 2016. But
awesome.
It's called The Living Situation because that's kind of That's what it's all about right now. This was at the photo is actually shot from the hospital room that we were at when my daughter was born.
Right.
So it's kind of like.
And now your daughter's 2 years old.
That's right.
And she's playing ukulele.
That's right. That's right. We have given her lessons and everything like that. So maybe I don't know. Journey might send her a little travel ukulele if that.
She's
might
on
be.
the road with you.
She's already sponsored. She'll get more sponsors than I ever have.
It's going to happen with my daughter too.
That's right.
Well, be sure and check out Matt, and great music, great musician. And if you want to take a closer look at the Journey instruments, you can do it online. You can find all of their different guitars online or at Two Old Hippies.
Yeah, come on down to the store. It's a lot of fun. We have.
And if you go down to the store, ask for Matt.
That's right.
Thanks for watching the Fox 17 Rockin' Review.